How's it going, guys? In today's video, I'll walk you through the best possible start that you can get on Minecadia. Oh boy, am I excited for the next map, and so should you. So many people are playing, and it's gonna be absolutely intense. It's hopefully gonna be the biggest map to date. But obviously, with that coming along, it's time to release yet another base design, and this one is going to be 10 times improved, and it's going to be a solo base. That's right, guys. It's gonna be a solo base that you can build within 1 to 2 hours. That's right, boys. You heard right. 1 to 2 hours. You also need about 50 claims. You're not gonna get a full buffer, but you're gonna get the protection that is gold, dude. I'm telling you, it is absolutely gold. So if you are a solo player and you want to play PvP, and you basically just want to play without having to worry about being in big factions or something like that, this right here is the perfect base. Or maybe you just started on Minecadia and you think, yo, I want to check this server out, I don't have a faction yet. Well, here we go. Solo base, best 2K22. Let's dig right into it. And oh yeah, before the video continues, make sure you smash that like button, comment down below how excited you are for this map right here, and obviously, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and join your daily dose of Dexter by hitting that bell. But without further ado, let's go and dig right into it, and I'll give you guys the entire tour from a complete newbie on Minecadia to being the absolute, well, I wouldn't say best, but I mean, you'll be good, alright? You'll be good. I cannot describe how much fly is worth on Minecadia. Now imagine yourself without the comfort of oxygen, getting choked out whenever it turns on, really. The bottom of the line is, it is worth a lot, right? Now, that being said, it is absolutely crucial that the first thing you do when connecting is that you need to check the price of that fucking perk fly. The way you do that is /orc search feather and look for it. Perk fly is like a feather. Now, depending on when you join in the season, it might be expensive as fuck or cheaper than your mom on a Sunday afternoon. Check the price, and now it's time to look like a goddamn idiot walking around down below spawn to try to find envoys. But that is the fastest way here, boys, so this is what you need to do. Now, doing invoice is a fucking art, boys, alright? You can make a disgusting amount of money, or you can make absolutely nothing. Now, depending how good you are, this part right here is either gonna take a long time or no time at all. You will learn quickly what is worth something and what is not even worth feeding to the goddamn birds. Mainly the items you're looking for, at least the enchants, is life essence, armor, the tank, valor, implants, and stuff like that. And no, I don't expect you to remember all this, but it's worth knowing, alright? So if you remember some of them, well, there you go. But also what you're looking for is black scrolls, pet eggs, spawners, and obviously just money in general. I mean, you can get money from the crates itself. But yeah, just keep doing the envoys until you have enough money to buy fly, and until you have a little bit of money to start off the base. Not gonna lie, this map has been absolutely huge. With over 1,000 players, it left me little to no room to build the base. However, luckily for you and me and, well, everybody else watching this video, this base right here is a solo base, which means you don't need a 20 chunk buffer. You don't need much space, alright? You don't need much space. That's what she said. Gosh dang it! Let's go ahead and get this claimed and chunk busted in my case, because there's a lot of stuff in the way. But hopefully you found a clear and nice spot with no buildings or anything like that. So let's go ahead and quickly claim this and get going. Oh yeah, now that we finally have a little bit of space here, if you want to go ahead and use as little power as possible, go ahead and line up the schematic or the base itself within one chunk, because that way you only really need one chunk in straight lines to claim all the walls and the base. Oh, did Dexter actually make a one chunk base? That's right, I did. Oh bye, oh bye. Schemes in place, everything is smooth, so let's go ahead and do /printer and literally print everything in. And oh, did Dexter make this absolutely printer friendly? Yes, I did. Leave a comment down below how easy this part was. Once everything is printed in, it's now time to dig into doing the regions. Now, pay attention here, boys, as the regions are a crucial part of this video. The entire reason I'm making this specific video, and the reason I'm actually recording me building this base, is because the regions are, well, a little bit tricky. First thing first, go to the end of the buffer and go ahead and gen in the sand wall. That is going to be your check wall. After that, go ahead and start breaking the ice on the first region. And as you can see, I did it with cobweb underneath. So if you're playing on Minecadia, it's going to remove the cobweb, but it is also it is also going to move the water one forward. So all you have to do is place this netherrack right here. Then the water is going to flow all the way over to where you want it. All you're going to do now is just go ahead and break the netherrack, and that part is done. However, if you're on near a border, it might be, well, a little bit more complicated. So go ahead and see if you can force the water a little bit forward like this and try to get it to cover everything. Next up, remove the netherrack inside the water and go ahead and make these netherrack lines, as we are going to be using those for the region buckets. Now, talking about region buckets, go ahead and do /region bucket and get the region bucket. And now, all you have to do, and all there's literally left to do, there's 2 things left. Go ahead and place the region buckets like I'm doing right now. Now, keep in mind, this right here is gonna cost you 10k every single placement. So, I mean, don't fuck up, alright? Don't fuck up. Next up, all you have to do is just go ahead and gen the cobblestone like this. And now, from now on, these are actually gonna region back. So if somebody shoots at them, it's just simply gonna go ahead and region back. But there you are, guys. That is the region. Now go ahead and do that with all of the other ones in the same buffer on every single side. And let's go ahead and skip to the next regions, which are going to be the anti-1x1s. I'm pretty sure they call it. Not entirely sure, to be honest. But alright, let's go ahead and dig right into it. Now, these regions are somewhat tricky. However, once you made one, you just do the exact same on the other ones. Break the netherrack in between all of the ice and cobblestone. The only reason the netherrack is there is so you can easily printer it in. Grab one of your gen buckets by doing /gen and start genning down all of this cobblestone. Now, this right here is going to be the part that is going to region back. Then simply break the ice like this, and as you can see here on Minecadia, it actually turns to water, but it might not do that if you're on a different server. All you gotta do now is do /region buckets and do exactly what I'm doing. First, we're gonna place it on the cobblestone side, and then we're gonna turn 160 and gonna do it on the netherrack side, just as shown in the video. Once that part is done, all you gotta do is just do the exact same on the other regions, so the one in front of it, and obviously on the other side as well. And there you are. All the regions should be done on the base now, and you can remove any leftover netherrack you can find somewhere. But also a little side note right here, as I'm not sure these are allowed on your server or on Minecadia when you watch this video. This right here is an NT255, sorry. And as you can see, this is how you make them. And I do want to put it into the video because they are absolutely crucial, alright? So if they are allowed, go ahead and make them. If not, don't worry, it is still a very, very good base. But there you are. That is basically the entire base. Alright, and there you are. That is the entire base. Now, I do want to go ahead and go through it because, well, I think it's important. First thing we have right here is the anti-255. And what it basically is, as you can see right here, just make sure you can't shoot on this block. You can shoot right underneath, but that's cool, man. You can shoot underneath. That's no worries. Next up, we have the sand wall. Obviously, this right here is also a little bit crucial if you want to go ahead and check walls. But if you build this base, you literally don't have to. Unless you have, like, a lot of value, then people will for sure try to find a way in. Now, the next regions right here is these weird ones, and the reason we have these 2 layers right here so you can't stack in between and then kind of like bypass it like that. It's not gonna be easy to bypass these, to be honest, so it's actually pretty crucial. Now, if you want to make it even harder, oh, is this a little bonus for everybody that made it this far into, oh god, that's like anarchy right there. If you want to go ahead and make this even harder, what you can do is actually go ahead and make a few blocks down here. Let me go and show you guys what I mean. So if you have 2 blocks like this, or well, like one right there and one right there, then that is going to prevent people from stacking in between. So if you remove this obsidian, for an example, that right there will make it almost impossible for people to stack here without getting rid of these blocks first. So 1 block right there, 1 block right there, and air in the middle, and it's going to make it very, very hard for people to stack on this. Like right here, this right here makes them unable to stack right here, because the way you stack on these is right here, but with a trapdoor guide or whatever. So you stack kind of like in between, and then it's going to stack right here. But obviously, if you do this, they won't be able to. That right there is very, very evil, boys. If you do that, they can't for sure stack in between. I mean, it's gonna be annoying. But yeah, that's the reason for having the 2 thick layer right here. That's because of that issue right there. But now, obviously, we're gonna have 4 of these, so they will have to get through this one. They might be able to skip this one, then they have to go through this one, and then they can skip this one, and that will open up 1 wide. The reason we have the other ones right here, though, is because if it's 1 wide, then they can easily get through the one in the front right here, because all they have to do is just stack right here, and all the lava will be gone, and they are through this region. However, the next one, they are not able to actually get through, and they won't be able to double tap either because they're gonna be stuck on the ones who are there. I don't want to go into too many details here, to be honest with you. Just know that the way we have designed this right here, the way I have designed this right here, makes it a little bit hard unless you know what you are doing, alright? Nothing is unrateable, but this right here is definitely going to make it, well, quite hard. And there we are, that is going to wrap up this video. This right here was a video on how you can start as a solo, or if you just started on Minecadia, this right here is the video that you want to watch if you want to go ahead and make your very first base on here. Now obviously there's way better base designs out there, but they are also quite large. The entire reason I made this video is because I want to make a base that I can just give to people that want to make it a base within like 1 or 2 hours and don't have to spend a lot of power or money on it. This is the base for you, alright? But thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you smash that like button, comment down below, and obviously subscribe to my channel. And also consider joining your daily dose of Dexter by clicking that bell. That will give you a notification every single time that I upload, alright? Other than that, have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys next video.